top, Real Madrid take care of business against Valladolid, pick up the 3 points, and now we have control of our own destiny in the league. It is our title to lose. Barca, Atleti, where are you? I'm looking like Will Smith in the Bel Air mansion when everybody moved out. I'm just lonely, reflecting on when people told me that Barcelona won the league back in October. And now you guys find yourselves sitting third, 10 points behind Madrid at the time of me recording this video. Atleti, y'all went on some little fugazi run of games. Y'all were at the top of the table for like 2 seconds. I tried to tell you, chat, these bums are not serious. Atleti, I'm going to use this analogy every single time. And if you don't like it, cry. They are an elephant at the top of a tree. Nobody knows how it got there, but we all know that it's coming down. We should be winning this title. It's not over. It's still a long second half of the season that we got to go through. But I just don't see how we lose it from this position. I think it would take a massive collapse. But for the first time since I've started watching this team 10 years ago, we might be able to win the league back-to-back seasons. I've never seen it done. But I think this is the year, chat. Now, before we get into it, I need y'all to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and get in the comment section and let me know what you're saying for this game and who was your man of the match. Even though I think we're all going to agree that Mbappé was our best player today, getting his first hat trick as a Real Madrid player. He's on smoke. Mbappé is the best striker in world football right now. And he's only 1 goal behind Lewandowski in the top scorer. So, look, not bad for a flop so far. This guy has been on smoke since January has started. He's been our best player. And I told you guys that Mbappé was going to be in for a big second half of the season. I didn't think that his poor form would be a season-long thing. Every single week now, this guy is putting in big performance after big performance. I know against Salzburg in the Champions League the other day, he was mid, but against Las Palmas, he had an amazing game. And then today, he was by far our best attacker. In front of goal, he's getting clinical again. He's looking like prime Mbappé. I told you guys, he's not washed at 25, 26 years old. There's no way. His confidence was the problem. To start off this season, Mbappé was shooting the ball. It was going directly at the keeper. Or it was going wide. Now, it's finding top bins, bro. Mbappé, what a player. What a player. This is why we signed you. Right? Because now, Vinicius wasn't even out there. And we didn't really miss him because Mbappé stepped up in the goal-scoring department. This is why you have a player like this at your club. Man of the match performance. But to be honest, the game was dead, right? Like, I didn't really enjoy this match. Watching it, boring. But I'll take boring performances if we're getting 3 points. And we got to start to separate ourselves from Atleti, from Barcelona. This was a must-win game. And the boys went out there and they did exactly that. Now, I do have to say that I am a bit disappointed with the performance just in general. Valladolid are literally the worst team in La Liga. They are down there in 20th. They are the bottom of the barrel. And I don't really think we dominated them like we should have. The first few minutes of the game, Valladolid, I think they played well, right? They were pressing us. They were having a go. They weren't just sitting back. They were trying to win the ball back from us as well. And I think we had a slow start like we normally do. Thibaut Courtois, had to make 2 big saves in that first half. They had a big shot on target before we even had 1 shot on target. Again, the first half continues to be a problem for us. I don't think that Rodrigo played well. He started on the left wing today. What did he do? I was very shocked. Because we all know that Rodrigo on the left is a different animal. That is his best position. And with the form that he was on heading into this match, I thought he was going to cook. Now, he did get the assist for Mbappe's second goal, right, on the counter. It was a very good counterattack, right? I think Rodrigo held the ball nice. The way that Mbappe overlapped him and then Rodrigo found him, good goal. But aside from that, didn't really do much. Very mid-performance. Brahim Diaz should not be starting. I tell you this all the time. Brahim Diaz is better coming off the bench. Brahim is an impact sub. Why does Carlo continue to force him in the starting 11? Arda Güler should be starting these games. Arda Güler is better than Brahim Diaz. The only thing that Brahim has over Arda is that he's a little bit better defensively, right? He'll track back more, and off the ball, he does give you a little more than what Arda does. But Brahim today, forgettable. I don't even remember anything that he did today, to be honest. I try and tell you guys, I like Brahim. He is a good player, but I think his role is better off the bench. I think the midfield today, solid. Jude got the assist for Mbappe, but, I mean, aside from that, I don't really think that he had that good of a match. I think Jude's form has dipped a little bit. Now, some people might say that he's dealing with some kind of shoulder pain or something like that. I don't know what's going on, but I think he could be better. The midfield behind him, Ceballos, solid. Valverde, solid. It's not really that much to speak about, honestly, in that department. Now, the back line. We know that Lucas Vazquez was dropped for this game. So, Carlo starts Raul Asensio at right back. And I think that Raul Asensio was solid today. He doesn't really give us the same attacking threat that Lucas Vazquez does. But what Asensio does give us is more stability defensively, right? Now, it is against Valladolid. So I'm not going to get too carried away because I think that if Lucas Vazquez played today, he would have cooked. We did dominate possession, and we know that against teams like this, where we're going to have a majority of the ball, Lucas Vazquez does thrive when he's not necessarily forced to defend in 1v1 situations. But I think Asensio, he did show some promise at right back, right? He was pretty good defensively. He did make some big tackles. He looked good in 1v1 situations. So, look, I think that there definitely is a possibility that Raul Asensio does get more minutes at right back. But the issue that I have is that I believe that Carlo needs to give these academy kids some more opportunities. Lorenzo Aguado was on the bench. Why couldn't he start at right back today? That is his natural position. Aguado would start at Real Valladolid. So why couldn't he start against them? Especially if Vazquez was dealing with this slight knock. Makes no sense. I don't like that Tchouameni was back in the back line. Keep him in the midfield. Put Asensio back at center back. It's not hard. I think Fran Garcia had a decent game as well. Him in the attack, overlapping, it's a threat. Now, we're putting crosses into the box, but nobody's there to get on the end of it. Like, we got to stop crossing the ball. It's pointless. The only time that we're going to ever score from a ball being put in the air into the box is on corners, is if Rudiger is in there. All of our attackers are short. We don't have any kind of different profile. So, Fran Garcia, he's overlapping and he's putting the ball into the box, but nobody's there. I think Thibaut Courtois, solid today, right? Made some big saves. That first half, in the first 2 minutes, Courtois had to make a really big save there. So, I think he was decent as well. Carlo, I think the subs today were okay. I like that David Alaba got more minutes. Luka Modric came on as well. He did bring on Arda pretty early, so no problems with that. But I wish that Endrick would have got more time today, right? Like, Endrick got some Make-A-Wish kid minutes again. Carlo put him on with like a minute left. Him and Aguado. They literally went out there and did some light cardio. Brother, Endrick should have gotten more minutes in this match. We're up 2-0 up until Mbappé got his hat trick at the end. But we're up 2-0 against Valladolid, bro. These guys are shit. And they did play well today. They played a lot better than what I thought, to be honest. Right? They know that they're going down. They know that they're not going to get out that relegation zone. And what they did today that surprised me was they had a go. They didn't just sit back. Now, obviously, our quality got the better of them, but they tried today. And if it wasn't for Courtois being one of the best goalkeepers in the world, they could have probably scored. And if they would have scored in those first opening 5 minutes, who knows how different this game could have been. But I say all this to say, very mid. I definitely thought that we were going to go out there and put 5 or 6 past them. We beat them 3-0 at the start of the season, and this game is very similar to the first time we played them. Just taking care of business. We're doing what we're supposed to. A team like Valladolid should be an automatic dub. But it's the dominance that I'm not seeing from us that annoys me. Again, I'm happy with the 3 points. That's all that really matters. But I would like for us to start having some kind of style of play where we're dominating the ball and we're dominating in and around the final third, because we still lack that final ball. Like literally, like we still struggle to unlock the defense. So, look, man, very mid-game, right? It is what it is. 3 points, that's all that matters. Mbappé hat-trick, he continues to shine for us in the second half of this season. This was the last game that Vinicius was suspended for. So, Vinicius will be back for our next league game. And, yeah, man, look, get in the comment section. Just let me know what you guys thought. Boring game, but whatever, right? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Holla Madrid.